Okay, kids, we're back. It's 7:10. So anybody out there can hear me or whatever, say hello again. Uh, yeah, Jack, I'm here. Can you hear me? Hey, Jack, I'm here if you can hear me. Yeah, I don't know what happened unless they shut you off because I was playing the music. Um, okay, well, we at least know you're back again. Three of you are back. So, um, yeah, I was playing some music and I put the earphones on so I could see if I could listen to the music because my transmitter's gone haywire or gone for the day and boom, we're back. Thank you, Daryl. You're welcome, Emmy. Like I say, I need you guys to let me know whenever something happens. Now, I'm going to put the earphones back in. Okay, I'm going to plug them in. So let me know. Ah, get out of there. Okay, can you hear me? I got the message that something um, going goofy at my end. It said I had uh, the connection went goofy or bad. So, um, well, if nothing else, at least my I'm still back. Even though I put the earbuds in, I got that. I got no music coming or nothing coming through here. So that's fine. I'll save that. Because when I'm playing music, I can hear the music in there. So I just soon talk to you guys while we're at it. Um, did you hear any of the music that I was playing, or did it all get cut off at your end? Because I played Pink Panther. I forgot who I played. Oh well, I played three songs total. So if you heard them, just give me a nod that you heard them. And because if next week we'll try it again and we'll see if that's what happens. Um, okay, started to hear and things went way, but um, um, anyway, I can't think of it. So, but we're sounding fine. We're sounding fine now. So um, next week we'll put at the beginning of the show. I'll come up live, and then I'll play some music, and we'll see if that happens again. See if there's any connection to what I was doing as to whether it was me or if it was use of tube that shut us off. And so anyhow, again, I thank you all for being there, and I see most of you are back. That's good. When I left, can't remember what the hell we were talking about. I know we had talked about the vaccine. I talked about the bombing. It seems to me there were some other news events that I wanted to cover, so just sit tight and I will push this button and push this button, and then I will push this button and Net Daily. Lesbian attorney, and Trump calls them true patriots who are fighting for the truth. Okay, let's see if I. Attorney General Dana Nelsey, a Democrat. If you will have your name attached to it, you will have made intentional misrepresentation of facts of the court. I absolutely believe that you ought to be held accountable, Nelsey told reporters, according to Michigan radio. Nelsey indicated she's looking to file complaints with Attorney General Grievance Commission based on her belief the lawsuits challenge the outcome of disinformation. If you guys had anything to say. Buffering again? Me too. Well, we're going live and I haven't had anything flash here unless they didn't like the idea. Well, they should have. That was a Democrat that was talking. So anyway, I'm going to push it in. And I'm going to go back to World Daily and see what other. Don't mind me, folks. I'm reading it. So I guess the Democrat Nashville laughing while discussing the explosion down in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I do believe the guy got just rewards if he is truly the light of Trump when he laughed about. Okay, here we go. Deafening silence from some of the television networks or cable systems. So you might find it's called BBC America. The explosion is investigated as a suicide bombing. The SCRV played the message warning there was a bomb on board. However, what really saved lives were the first police took action when the RV began and went down to 15 seconds or something like that it would detonate. Okay, it's that's it. If you saw what Joseph tweeted about AK-47, that this is not uncommon for YouTube to mess with, and somebody's playing music, so they are afraid of freedom of speech. How about that? Well, I would never have thought a company that big would be afraid of freedom of speech. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Bomber's picks are getting in there, and this will be his third administration, not a second. He had two. Uh, yeah, Michelle. Yeah, that's it, Jack. No freedom of speech unless sanctioned by the commies. Boy, I wish I could find some other media for us to go on there, kids. 'Cause I would do that. I would do that in a minute and tell YouTube to stick it up to us. But until I can, this is what we got to go with. Okay, I'm going back, and I'm going to bring up. Now let's go down to Newsmax and see what they got. They usually have some pretty good stories here. I'm surprised I wasn't getting any interference on the um, my end for WorldNet Daily on the computer up at the house. Every so often, there's a subscription notice that pops up. Trump tweets, good news on COVID relief bill to follow. Well, let's see. This has just come out in the last few minutes or in the last at least 12 hours. Under pressure from members of both House parties to sign a COVID relief bill, President Trump tweeted Sunday, good news. I was on coming with more information to follow. Full story. Okay, let's see what they say. News, since the relief package is part of a larger spending bill. You see, that's what happens when you put two or three things together in one friggin' bill. One part expires, the other part expires because it didn't get refunded or refinanced. Okay? The relief package, would okay. There's basically nothing here new and under the sun there. Although I do know he is still pushing. He is still pushing, and I believe. I'm not sure when Congress comes back to session. It's either maybe Wednesday. I don't know, to try and do something. Can we do streaming on BitChute? Yeah, okay, it would be commercial. Yeah, BitChute. Again, reloading the page. That's what I did. I went back and reloaded the transmission and started all over again. So anyhow, we Newsy Max. I got some other sites that I need to bring down here and put on the favorites so I could go to for some other information. But gonna have to get a hold of my friend Terry and see if he can find me some other forms of media. And before I switch to those other forms of media, I will put it on YouTube and let you guys know that on such and such date the show will start then. But just hold your horses until I bring you the oats. Okay, incoming Dems decline to support Speaker Pelosi. Okay, this sounds like maybe Pelosi is going on the way out. Come on, story, let's bring it up. Come on. There we go. No, that's down far enough. All that quits. This was an interview from CNN Communist News Network. Interview with two incoming progressive members of Congress. Oh, that's just what we need is more assholes. Incoming progressive Democrats who defeated long-serving Democrat incumbents declined Sunday to support a January 3rd vote to re-elect Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, Democrat from Californicators, as the leader of the party. What I'm going to do is make sure that the voice of the people of St. Louis are heard and that we have what we need. So you will find out then. Representative-elect Gory Bush, Democrat from Missouri, told CNN Diana Bash on Sunday, State of the Union. That's not a yes, Bash responded. I'm working with my community, Bush, who is Missouri's first black female representative, said. Bush turned to Representative-elect Jamil Bowman, Democrat of New York, who similarly demurred. Anyway, you will find out when my vote is tallied, and again, organizing with our community to figure out what's that, Bowman said. My family had no slaves. Okay? And under today's government, we have years ago, 200 years ago. And I'm all for helping people with a hand up. And my first assholes out there is go to school and get an education, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care. The public school system is there to give you a basic learning. Then go out and get a job so you learn how to work with people and earn some self-respect. Instead of standing on the corner selling drugs or prostituting your mother or your sister or both, or becoming a drug addict or some sort of a gang lord because it gives you a sense of power. The reason you people have the problems you have is because of 90% of it's your own doing. Look at those that have made it. Okay? Those that were black that have successful businesses. Okay? Have successful careers. That are excelling in sports. Regardless of what sport it is. Whatever sport that they had the grants. So the opportunities are there. The problem is you're too damn stupid to take advantage of it. And I know that's probably not sitting well with those that of the truth censors tonight, but that's the truth. And it's time we face up to the truth. It's time that we face up to the fact that we need to get the kids to go back to school. And the reason what we need to do is crack down on the parents to make sure the parents make sure the kids go back to school. Even if they have to chain them to the friggin' desk. Maybe chaining is the wrong term. But make sure they're there. But put the time in. And then when they go out and commit crime, too stupid to have any working knowledge to work or how to figure things out, get caught, go to jail. No more no more baby in them. If they want to go to jail, we're going to put them to jail. No more of this catch and release program. We're not fishing after all. Anyway, that's my little spiel on that. So let's go see what the kiddies have to say. I know you're probably saying, okay, aha, you're connected. Try reconnecting. You sons of bitches. What the? Yeah, I agree with you. Why would all of a sudden your router ask for a password? Yeah, the censors are working hard tonight. I didn't figure we'd have that much. That we're hurting them too much. Is the truth hurting you people out there? If the truth is not hurting you, then don't piss with us. Yeah, I'm with you, Emmy. If your router is asking for a password, I call whoever made it, or if it's from if you're on cable and that's how you get your internet connection, I'll be calling the cable company and asking what the hell's going on here. So, anyway, kids. We still have a half hour to go. I wonder what other trouble I can cause tonight. I wouldn't have thought me being by myself would have done that. And anyway, uh-oh. G.I. Joseph put something up and it just got a line drawn to it. Oh, it's probably his thing. Yeah, if it's not Pelosi, then AOC. Yeah. And um, I know she doesn't like Biden, but I do know she doesn't like Trump supporters either. And she said that Trump supporters should be registered and rounded up and sent to re-education camps. And so did some bastard out of California, bitch, whatever. So anyhow, kids, I'm glad to see you sticking with me tonight with all this bullshit. And yeah, the squid's gonna be. You guys call them the squad. I call them the squids. The squids is going to be a problem for Sleepy Joe. No, he'll just stay asleep, and they'll get through their programs that they want. Because after all, they got Kamala Harris as their backup, and uh, and if she died, Harris, so just keep your ears open. And so anyhow, let's see. I see we're only down to four participants. Maybe a couple of them that got cut off didn't decide to come back. But anyhow, how's the temperature over at your way? We're expecting some rain and more snow tonight and tomorrow. And it pisses me off because I want to go muzzleloader hunting, and it's too hard to keep the powder dry in the rain. I suppose I could use my crossbow, but my son went out this morning, and he said it was. Here we go again. We'll probably get slapped for this. He said the snow was asshole deep to a tall Indian, and he tripped over a bunch of unforeseen branches because of deep. The snow was so deep that it was all smooth and you couldn't see any logs sitting there. It was buried underneath there. Yeah, cannabis, you're right about that, and I probably won't live long enough to see that happens. But if I do live long enough to do my part, I will do my part. I've been trying for 25 years to stop what has happened from happening, but too many ignorant assholes out there that think communism is great. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, kids, let me see if I can find another story since we still have about 20 minutes. Let's go here. Let's go up here. And I know what I'm going to do. Just for the sake of argument, kids, I am going to go to a couple of the places and see if there is any ammo out there of starting with called range stuff, $300 a case. That's 60 cents a round, so that must be a 500 round case. Let's see. It says mix available. Let's see what they come up with. Come on. Okay, the only way you can get it is 500 rounds. So that's the problem that we're finding out here. Okay, here's another one. IMI, it's $699, so that's probably you got to buy 1,000. Oh, they must have got some Colt in. Let's see, .45 long Colt. Let's see what they. Limit of 3. So they got some in, and if you're first, if you can get in there, you can get it. Okay, that's .45 long Colt. Let's see if they go 45. 10 millimeter. Nothing. Some of your big boys like 460 they got. 454 Kashul they got. All right, let's see here. And let's get to the big stick in here. All right, 357 Magnum. Unavailable, unavailable. All right, we won't even bother with that anymore. Let's go down here to. Now let's try a 38 special. Unavailable, unavailable. Okay, no 38 special. See, these are the calibers that I'm looking for that are the common. A lot of people are looking for 380. Let's see what they got here. Unavailable. All right, let's get down here. I know some of you got 40S and Ws. Unavailable. Most likely the 40 is not available, neither is the 10. They're the same bullet diameter, but just the difference in the case lengths, and I'm not sure exactly which one is longer. 44 Remington Magnum. This ought to make you all happy. Unavailable. Come on. All right, let's get down here to 45 ACP, my favorite round. See what they got. Unavailable, 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 unavailable. So that hasn't got in. So let's go. Let's get a rifle ammo. Start out with. Okay, here's some 55 grain IMI, but you got to buy a 1,000 round case. It's $684.99. So you might as well say $700 a case. It says mix available, but I believe it's on calibers out there, kids. And when I go down here looking for stuff, I have to practically go the whole length. Yeah, the reason why I went to this place because this is usually where I would find ammo when everybody else was all out of it. So that's that. Nothing available as of yet, and that's out of Midway. Now there are other places that you can try. Let's try the rimfire ammo because I know people were looking for that too. So, all right. 17 they got. So that takes us to